Hey, here's day 39, drawing boundaries, Daniel chapter 1, verses 9. God made the chief Enoch, I don't know how to say that word, the chief officer, want to be kind and merciful to Daniel. And this devotion was talking about how Daniel has set a boundary according to what God had commanded Daniel. And one thing that we can take to self reflect or to how can we apply this principle about boundaries to ourselves is we all have a moral compass. Some obviously they differ from person to person, culture to culture, and however the Holy Spirit convicts us. It is important that when God tells us something or tells us not to do something, it's important that we stand behind it 100%, even if people don't necessarily agree, even if they don't understand, even if they don't even want to necessarily respect it. It's not so much about them, it's so much about you staying within the grace, within the confounds, within the lines that the Holy Spirit and God has positioned for you to keep you safe, to keep you whole, to keep your joy full, to help you to do what He called you to do, and whatever that may be. And some of the things it says in your own life, what boundaries have you drawn because you're set apart as a child of God. And some of the things I mentioned, standing behind my morals, standing behind what I believe is right and wrong based on my convictions, and how I'm told by the Lord to raise my kids and my present assignment serving God's house. So I say that to say, in my family, certain things were taught and certain things weren't really enforced. But as becoming a mother of 4 kids, I've been diligent in asking the Lord, how do I raise my kids? How do I raise them up? Not how I was raised, not that it was wrong, but Lord, how do you want them to be raised? And there's certain limitations or boundaries I have set for my kids. Have they always been respected by others? Have they always been received by others? No. But at the end of the day, I could care less because this is what God has said for me. This is what God has said how He wants me to raise my kids. So not only is God teaching me about boundaries, not only in motherhood, but being a wife, being a woman, but how to stand by it. Not with anger, not with frustration, but allowing the Holy Spirit to keep me and keep me intentional rather, and staying in a place of obedience at all times, regardless of what people say. And when we're obedient, God will give us grace and compassion with other people who would help us obey Him. So I hope you're blessed. Bye.